Now I welcome Her Excellency, Ms. Yael Hashavit, Consul General of Israel, Consulate General of the State Israel, to address the gathering.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. Shalom. I'm very happy to see here so many distinguished guests, friends, but especially partners and colleagues. I'm very proud to be here, and I'm very proud to be the Israeli Consul General to South India, and that our offices are here in Bangalore, because Bangalore is all about innovation and technology. And I have to say, last week, I was thinking, why did you invite us, or me, to speak here? As you started this morning, you said that India is a huge market for each nation. So why to choose, the Israeli diplomat to speak here this morning? And that made me thinking about the relationship between Israel and India, especially on the field of innovation and technology partnership. I had the honor a few weeks ago to have some meeting here, and one of the men in this meeting told me something about the Israeli character. He told me, you know what? Israelis, you always say that you think outside the box. For the Israelis, there is no box. It just does not exist. You don't think as a box, you just think differently. And I understood that might be the reason that I'm speaking here today, talking to you this morning. And it made me realize something, I might say, about the Israeli character. What made us to say today that Israel is the startup nation of the world? What made people think that we are a very small nation? We are less than 9 million people, let's say less than Bangalore. And still people are treating us as the startup nation with the highest startups in the world. And I understood few things. First of all, the way we think, what I might say, the Israeli thinking culture. We never take anything as granted. We always have doubt. Now, that can be a terrible thing, because you always have doubt. You don't want to see the way I speak to my husband. But when we take it into business, into innovation, into defense, we always think, this is really the best way to do something? There must be even a better solution. We always, even if we find some perfect solution or we produce a wonderful product, we always have our own doubts, saying to ourselves, it's good, but it can be much better. The second thing is, when we've been established, Israel was a terrible place to live. It was a desert, nothing, just had nothing. And we've been surrounded with enemies all around us. And we didn't have a choice. Either we will survive or we will distinguish. There was nothing else. And that made us, I might say, it took us to another place to think how we can survive, what we can do to make everything, or this place, to a reasonable place. So when, people started to think at the beginning about Israel, I think if I have to think about my parents 60 years ago, 70 years ago, first of all, what we made from the desert, we actually took rocks and we turned them into diamonds. We made Israeli an agricultural, I might say, empire. And we took another advantage. Since 70 years ago, we've been surrounded by enemies. We took our abilities to be innovative, to think differently, and to create, I would say, product that can protect us better. Now, talking about Israel, as I told you, agriculture or defense, I will use something else. Water. We had no water. There was just no water. We are a desert. And today, what we made by the power of innovation, we created water. Today, Israel is the only nation in the world that uses actually 86 of our consumption comes either from seawater or from sewage water. We use or recycle 86% of our water. Today, we have more water than we can use. So what we do, if you are talking about defense, we are giving actually the extra water to our neighbors. Talking about changing your enemy into your friend, we are giving our, for example, the Palestinian Authority or Jordan, we give them water. We understand that this is their way to survive as well. This is our way to solve conflicts. Talking about, defense technologies, you've been talking here, and I was thinking what we made in Israel. For example, smart cities that also became a very known project here in India. So Tel Aviv was chosen last year as the smartest city of the world. And we take the technologies that actually we use in the army to defend ourselves to civil purposes, to help our civilians, to help our city, and to make it a better place to live. Or talking about drones, for example, that everyone today know how do we use it on defense. We use it actually for agriculture. We use, the drones to measure the fields, to know and to give the farmers the best solution how to use the best way their fields out, and they can have the drones actually photo the place and give the farmer by Israeli technology all the details that he needs to know what will be his best way, how to make his field, how to use it again and again in the best way. So I don't have a long time, just a few more to say. What our expert today, Israeli expert, I can speak about many products, but the bottom line is that we are expert and we want to export is our innovative thinking, our innovative culture. And as an Israeli diplomat, I'm very proud to say on the decision that my government took a few years ago to open a consulate here to South India, understanding how India is an important partner to Israel, how together we can get to new places. And as I told you, Israel is very small, we don't have many people. India, by the scale it has, can take the Israeli innovation to another place. This is why India became such an important partner to us. As I told you, we are a startup nation, or we are actually a startup by the size of us. India, together, we can take it, we can make together a huge partnership that will bring amazing fruits to both nations and to other countries in the world. And what I want to ask you today, we are here in Bangalore, and we have another consulate in Mumbai, and of course the embassy in New Delhi. Use us. This is the reason that we are here, to make things easier. Talking again about Israeli culture, we use a very simple word, tachlis. We go straight to the point. We don't waste time. We don't like to waste time. As a diplomat, I tell you, we don't like protocol and we don't like formalities. And that's what makes, I think, things easier and better for both nations. We are here. You are here. Let's make it happen. And we are, as you say, we are only in the distance, not that our offices are far away, we're only in the distance of one email. The information that we can transfer, the message here, use us, make it happen, and let's be very proud together in our partnership. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and I hope to see you all very soon again. Thank you.